Hey guys, welcome back. We're at 14 DPO and I'm going to be testing this morning. Yesterday I took an evening test and I believe it came out negative, and my spotting continued through the evening up to the point where I thought I had gotten AF. I went on my fertility friend app, marked first day of my cycle because I was for sure. I had some kind of like liquidy bleeding, so I put on a pad and just marked it as the first day of AF. But today I wake up and nothing. It's just maybe like dark red rusty color spotting, but AF has definitely not arrived, so I don't know what that was yesterday. I was for sure that I had started, but since I have not had a flow, just spotting as of this morning, I'm going to take another test for 14 DPO, and I still have a headache, the same headache from yesterday. It's kind of like a mild migraine on the right side of my head, and that is pretty much it. I do feel nauseous today too, but that I usually get nauseous when I have migraines, so that could be from that. But I wanted to go ahead and test. This is probably going to be the last test of this cycle. AF is either going to show up by the end of today or tomorrow, and that'll be it for this cycle. But just in case, I'm going to take a test since I have not started any type of flow yet. No cramping whatsoever, just that strange, like really watery bleeding last night. And then today I just woke up with regular spotting. So I haven't been taking progesterone cream or anything. I'm basically moving forward as if AF is already coming. But you never know. If the tests say anything, then maybe something could be going on. But let's go ahead and dip some tests for today. We'll see the results together and go from there. So if I ended up to be pregnant this month, that would be kind of crazy. I could have sworn I was gonna get my AF early, since I guess it doesn't make a difference if I ovulated early. I ovulated on cycle day 12 this month, and I don't know. I thought I was gonna get my period early, like earlier than I usually would. It seems to be holding on until the usual day, which is 14 DPO or 15 DPO in my experience. Recently my period has been coming at 15 DPO, so I guess my cycles are changing. I guess that makes it a 29-day cycle instead of a regular 28-day cycle like I usually have. It's not going through, but I don't know. That's why I use the fertility friend app. I just kind of input all of my things in there, and it estimates what day I'm supposed to get AF, what day I'm considered late, and all of that. And it helps me keep track of everything. So we're going to give these tests 5 minutes. I was looking at yesterday's evening test that I took, and it looks like the mom med dried with an evap line, so I'll show you that. But pre-mom doesn't really look like it had anything, and I know once the tests are completely dry, they're no longer valid. But I do like to keep my test and just keep track of how they dry, and in case I ever catch any type of line progression on them, I like to have the really early on tests to look back on. But let's go check out the test that I took last night. That was 13 DPO evening. Today's 14 DPO in the morning. Not first thing in the morning, but it's still pretty early in the day. So let me give these tests a couple minutes to develop, and we'll come back to those. So at this late in the game, I'm pretty sure this is wishful thinking at this point, but here are my tests for this cycle so far with the mom mode. Starting with 10 DPO at the top, then underneath is 11 DPO, which dried with an evap line, 12 DPO dried blank negative, and this was 13 DPO in the evening. So that one did dry with a faint line of color, but I don't feel like it was there. The pre-mom for me last night didn't dry with anything like that, and it was completely negative when I took it. These are all my pre-mom tests. Alright, so let's start with the pre-mom. That is looking negative. I don't see anything on that one. And the Mom Med. Also looking negative from the camera. Let's take an above shot and then I'll take a closer look. Right there they both are. Pre-Mom, once again, is just completely negative. I don't even see where the line is supposed to go on that one. Mom Med, I feel like, again, if I turn it a certain way towards the lighting, I could see like a shadow of where the line is supposed to go. But nothing of color at all within the reading window, within the time. So I fully expect AF to go ahead and arrive by the end of today through tomorrow. Hopefully my period is not late, because I would like to just move on to a new cycle at this point, and we'll see what happens next month. But let's say I don't get AF tomorrow, by the end of today, I'll come back tomorrow either for a morning or an evening test, or I will just update you guys on what ended up happening. But I wanted to share my test results with you today, since I did decide to test in the morning instead of the evening. So thanks for joining me this morning, and thanks for all of your continued support. I will let you guys know what happens, and I'll see you guys in the next video.